anytime I hear an alt media conspiracy content creator saying the powers that be, it's like, why are you legitimizing their false power? Put it in the past, the powers that were, right? The more of us that repeat that, like I mentioned the morphogenetic field and how that's what programs reality. What it's doing is every, 8.5 billion people or lizards or holograms, whatever the fuck we are. But like my every thought, action, and word is programming that morphogenetic field. And what that field is doing is it's amalgamating what is the bulk of its programming. So when you watch the news and it's all like fear, 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 and you see people repeating this fear, 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 that's going to tip the scales for a fearful reality construct because the most people are putting that back into the field. The more of us that understand this and decide, no, I'm going to program the field with expansion and wonderfulness and cooperation and peace and abundance. And the more of us that do that consistently, that can and will tip the scales 100%.
Absolutely.
As far as the negative bias, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Shane.
No, I just said absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. The mind is programmed for a negative bias, whether it's naturally like that or through, generations of indoctrination. I have no idea. I don't think it matters. This is what we're dealing with. So I can tell you 10 compliments right now, 10 ways that you're wonderful. And I could give you one piece of constructive criticism that doesn't land well. And that's the one you're going to loop on all day. And you will have forgotten the other 10 things that I said. The brain just clings to that negativity. So because of that, I am in the practice of giving myself positive reinforcement out loud all day. I just brushed my teeth. I just floshed. I just let that woman in line ahead of me. Like, how wonderful. This is, I wake up in the morning before my feet touch the ground. Hello, beautiful, brilliant, loving, compassionate woman. What kind of day do we want to have today? And I'm constantly putting that positivity into my brain because the rest of the world is putting other stuff into my brain. And I want to tip the scales towards a positive, optimistic outlook on life. So that's me taking it in my own hands and giving myself the props that, in earlier days, I was waiting for the rest of the world to give me, which rendered me completely disempowered and at the whims of everyone else, where it's very Occam's razor, just like give yourself everything you want and call it a day.